Good morning, champions. Let me ask you something. How often do you hit the gym or go for a run to keep your body strong? Maybe 3 times a week? 5? Now, how often do you train your mind? I'm not talking about reading a book or scrolling through motivational quotes. I mean real mental conditioning. You see, most people let their mind run on autopilot. They wake up, grab their coffee, and step right into the hamster wheel of life. But here's the truth. If you don't take control of your mind, it will control you. And if your mind isn't your greatest ally, it becomes your biggest enemy. The quality of your life is determined by the quality of your thoughts. That's not a cliche, that's reality. If you feed your mind with doubt, fear, and excuses, it will spit those back into your life every single day. But if you feed it with strength, focus, and belief, you will unleash a force within you that is unstoppable. Training your mind is the ultimate form of self-mastery. It's about rewiring the way you think so you don't just react to the world, you create it. Think about it. Your mind is the lens through which you see every challenge, every opportunity, and every moment of your life. If that lens is cloudy with negativity, you'll miss out on greatness. But if it's clear, sharp, and focused, nothing can stop you. Your mind is always talking to you. The question is, what is it saying? Is it building you up or is it tearing you down? The first step to training your mind is to take control of that inner dialogue. When you catch yourself saying, I can't, or it's too hard, stop and replace it with something empowering. I'm stronger than this. I'll find a way. Words have power. What you say to yourself will either push you forward or pull you back. Where focus goes, energy flows. If you focus on your problems, guess what? You'll find more problems. But if you focus on solutions, you activate the creative, unstoppable part of your brain. Instead of saying, why is this happening to me? Ask, what can I learn from this, or how can I use this to grow? Shift your focus and you'll shift your results. Olympians don't just train their bodies, they train their minds. They see themselves winning the race before they ever step onto the track. You need to do the same. Spend 5 minutes every day visualizing the life you want. See it, feel it, believe it. When you do this consistently, you'll align your thoughts, emotions, and actions with your ultimate vision. Now, I know some of you might be thinking, but Tony, this sounds too simple. Let me tell you something. Simplicity is the key to greatness. The greatest minds in history understood the power of focus, consistent effort. It's not about doing 1,000 things once, it's about doing a few things 1,000 times until they become part of who you are. So today, I challenge you to take the time to train your mind. Make it a priority because your life depends on it. When you master your mind, you master your emotions. When you master your emotions, you master your emotions, you master your actions. And when you master your actions, you master your destiny. Remember, greatness doesn't happen by accident. It happens by design. And it starts with you right here, right now. Take control of your thoughts. Take control of your focus. Take control of your future. Because if you don't, who will? Now, go out there and train like a champion, not just your body, but your mind, and watch as your life transforms in ways you never thought possible. Let's make it happen. Your mind is the most powerful tool you have, yet so many people never realize its true potential. It's not because they lack intelligence or resources, it's because they haven't taken the time to train their minds. Think about it, your mind controls your thoughts, emotions, decisions, and ultimately your life. If you want to achieve greatness, live with purpose, and overcome obstacles, you must take control of your mental game. Most people go through life reacting to their circumstances instead of creating them. They let the external world dictate how they feel, what they think, and how they act. But what separates those who succeed from those who settle is not talent, luck, or even opportunity, it's mindset. When you train your mind, you stop being a passive participant in your own life. You become the architect of your destiny. Training your mind starts with awareness. You must become conscious of your thoughts and recognize the patterns that shape your reality. Are your thoughts empowering or limiting? Are they pushing you toward your goals or pulling you away from them? Every thought you entertain influences your emotions and actions, and over time, these thoughts create your habits and define your life. If you constantly think, I'm not good enough, or I'll never succeed, your mind will accept those beliefs as truths. But if you train your mind to say, I am capable, or I can figure this out, you'll start to rewire your brain for success. Rewiring your mind doesn't happen overnight. It's a process of consistent practice and effort. Just like building a strong body requires time in the gym, building a resilient mind requires daily conditioning. It begins with feeding your mind positive, empowering messages. This means surrounding yourself with uplifting people, engaging with inspiring content, and deliberately choosing thoughts that align with the person you want to become. Your mind is like a garden. What you plant and nurture will grow. If you plant seeds of doubt and negativity, you'll harvest frustration and fear. But if you plant seeds of belief, gratitude, and strength, you'll create a life filled with possibility. One of the most powerful ways to train your mind is to challenge your limits. Step outside your comfort zone and face your fears head on. Your mind thrives on growth, and growth happens when you stretch beyond what feels easy or safe. Each time you tackle a challenge, you prove to yourself that you are stronger than your doubts. This creates a feedback loop of confidence and resilience. It's not about being fearless, it's about choosing to act despite the fear. With every step you take, your mind becomes more conditioned to see obstacles as opportunities instead of roadblocks. Another critical aspect of mental training is learning to focus your energy. In today's world, distractions are everywhere, pulling your attention in 1,000 directions. But where your focus goes, your energy flows. If you spend your time worrying about things you can't control or dwelling on past mistakes, you're draining your mental energy. Instead, train your mind to focus on what matters most, your goals, your values, and the actions that will move you forward. This requires discipline, but the rewards are worth it. A focused mind is a powerful mind capable of achieving extraordinary results. Visualization is another tool to train your mind. When you vividly imagine yourself succeeding, your brain begins to believe it's possible. Athletes, entrepreneurs, and high achievers use this technique because it primes the mind for success. Take a few minutes each day to close your eyes and see yourself living the life you want. Feel the emotions, hear the sounds, and experience the victory as if it's already real. The more you practice this, the more your mind aligns with your vision and helps you take the actions needed to make it a reality. Taking the time to train your mind is one of the most important investments you can make. It's not just about achieving external success, it's about finding peace, purpose, and fulfillment. A well-trained mind allows you to live life on your terms, to be proactive instead of reactive, and to create a legacy you're proud of. So start today. Take control of your thoughts, challenge your limits, and focus your energy. Train your mind, and you'll transform your life. Self-mastery is the foundation of every great achievement. It's the ability to take control of your mind, emotions, and actions so you can navigate life with purpose and clarity. Without self-mastery, it's easy to become a victim of your circumstances, reacting impulsively and letting external forces dictate your path. But when you develop self-mastery, you unlock the power to shape your life, no matter what challenges come your way. Training your mind is at the heart of self-mastery. It's about learning to manage your thoughts, harness your emotions, and align your actions with your goals. Too often, people underestimate the influence of their own minds. They think success is about external factors, luck, talent, or resources, when the truth is that everything begins within. If you can master your mind, you can master your life. The journey of self-mastery begins with awareness. You can't control what you don't understand, and you can't improve what you don't acknowledge. This means paying attention to your thoughts and recognizing the patterns that shape your decisions. Are you thinking in ways that empower you, or are you sabotaging yourself with doubt and negativity? Self-mastery requires brutal honesty with yourself. It's about identifying the beliefs that hold you back and replacing them with thoughts that propel you forward. Once you're aware of your thoughts, the next step is taking responsibility. Self-mastery means owning your actions and understanding that you are the creator of your reality. It's easy to blame circumstances, other people, or even fate when things go wrong. But true self-mastery comes from looking inward and asking, what can I do to change this? It's not about blaming yourself, it's about empowering yourself to take control. When you take responsibility for your thoughts, emotions, and actions, you stop waiting for life to happen to you, you start making life happen for you. A key part of self-mastery is emotional regulation. Your emotions are powerful, but if left unchecked, they can derail your progress and cloud your judgment. Training your mind means learning to manage your emotions, especially in difficult situations. It's not about suppressing how you feel, but about responding thoughtfully instead of reacting impulsively. When you face setbacks, instead of panicking or giving up, self-mastery allows you to pause, breathe, and assess the situation calmly. This emotional discipline gives you clarity and strength, even in the face of adversity. Self-mastery also requires commitment to growth. It's about constantly challenging yourself to improve, even when it's uncomfortable. Growth doesn't happen in your comfort zone. It happens when you push your limits and confront your fears. Training your mind means embracing discomfort as a necessary part of the process. It's about seeing failure not as a defeat, but as a lesson. Every time you overcome a challenge, you build resilience and reinforce your belief in your own abilities. Focus is another essential aspect of self-mastery. In a world full of distractions, staying focused on your goals is a skill that must be cultivated. Training your mind helps you prioritize what truly matters and ignore the noise that doesn't serve you. It's about learning to say no to the things that drain your energy and saying yes to the habits and actions that align with your purpose. A focused mind is a disciplined mind, and discipline is the backbone of self-mastery. Another powerful element of self-mastery is aligning your actions with your values. It's not enough to think positively or feel motivated. You must back it up with consistent, intentional action. This means doing what needs to be done, even when you don't feel like it. It's about developing the discipline to stick to your commitments, no matter how hard it gets. Self-mastery is about integrity, showing up for yourself every day and honoring the promises you make to yourself. The beauty of self-mastery is that it doesn't just impact your personal growth, it transforms every aspect of your life. When you master your mind, you show up as a better version of yourself in your relationships, career, and health. You become more resilient, more focused, and more capable of handling whatever life throws your way. You stop being a passenger in your own life and take the driver's seat, steering yourself toward the future you want. Taking the time to train your mind and develop self-mastery is not a one-time effort, it's a lifelong journey. But it's a journey worth taking because it leads to a life of purpose, fulfillment, and empowerment. With self-mastery, you don't just react to life, you create it. You don't just survive challenges, you grow through them. The time you invest in mastering yourself is the greatest gift you can give to your future. It's the foundation of every success you'll ever achieve and every dream you'll ever realize. Train your mind, cultivate self-mastery, and unlock the power to become the person you were meant to be. Focus is the gateway to achievement. In a world filled with distractions, the ability to direct your attention and energy toward what truly matters is a rare and powerful skill. Training your mind is not just about thinking positively or overcoming challenges, it's about learning to focus with intention and clarity. When you master focus, you unlock the potential to turn your goals into reality, because focus drives every decision, every action, and every result. Most people underestimate the power of focus. They live in a constant state of busyness, juggling countless tasks and chasing after too many priorities. But here's the truth: scattered energy produces scattered results. If your attention is divided among 10 different things, you're not giving your best to any of them. Training your mind means honing your ability to concentrate deeply on the things that matter most. It's about learning to say no to distractions and yes to the habits, goals, and actions that align with your purpose. Focus begins with clarity. You can't aim your energy effectively if you don't know what you're aiming for. This means taking the time to define your goals and priorities. What do you want to achieve? What kind of life do you want to create? Without clear answers to these questions, it's easy to get caught up in the noise of daily life, chasing after what feels urgent instead of what's important. When you train your mind to focus, you start with a clear vision of where you're going. You identify what truly matters and commit to giving it your undivided attention. The mind is naturally drawn to distractions, and today's world offers them in abundance. Social media, endless notifications, and constant demands on your time make it challenging to stay focused. But distractions are like thieves, stealing your most valuable resource, time. Training your mind means learning to guard your focus fiercely. It's about creating boundaries and building habits that support deep work. This could mean setting aside specific times to work on your goals without interruption, turning off notifications, or practicing mindfulness to strengthen your attention span. Training your focus also requires discipline. It's not always easy to stay committed to one task, especially when things get challenging or boring. But discipline is what separates those who succeed from those who don't. When you train your mind to focus, you're building the muscle of discipline. You're teaching yourself to stay engaged even when distractions or doubts creep in. This kind of focus is what allows you to push through obstacles and stay consistent in the pursuit of your goals. Focus is not just about saying no to external distractions, it's also about managing internal distractions. Your mind can be your greatest ally or your biggest obstacle. Negative thoughts, self-doubt, and fear can pull you away from your goals just as easily as an incoming email. Training your mind means learning to recognize these internal distractions and redirect your thoughts toward empowering beliefs and solutions. It's about becoming aware of when your focus drifts and consciously bringing it back to where it needs to be. Visualization is a powerful tool for training your focus. When you take the time to vividly imagine your goals and see yourself achieving them, you train your mind to stay aligned with your vision. This mental rehearsal helps you filter out distractions and maintain clarity on what you're working toward. It's not just about imagining success, it's about preparing your mind to recognize and seize opportunities that align with your goals. Another aspect of focus is learning to prioritize. Not everything deserves your attention, and not every task moves you closer to your goals. Training your mind means developing the ability to distinguish between what's essential and what's not. It's about focusing on the actions that have the greatest impact and letting go of the rest. This is not just about being busy, it's about being productive. It's about working smarter, not harder, by directing your energy toward what truly moves the needle. Focus also has a profound impact on your emotional state. When you concentrate on the present moment and the task at hand, you experience a sense of flow and fulfillment. Distractions and multitasking create stress and scatter your energy, but deep focus brings a sense of peace and purpose. Training your mind to focus allows you to fully engage with whatever you're doing, whether it's working on a project, spending time with loved ones, or pursuing a passion. Taking the time to train your mind to focus is one of the greatest gifts you can give yourself. It's a skill that amplifies every other skill and enhances every area of your life. When you master focus, you gain the ability to create, achieve, and experience life at a higher level. You stop wasting energy on what doesn't matter and start channeling it toward what does. So take the time to train your mind, guard your attention, sharpen your focus, and watch as your world transforms. Empowerment is the essence of taking control of your life. It's the belief that you have the ability to shape your destiny, overcome obstacles, and achieve your dreams. But true empowerment doesn't come from external sources, it begins within. It starts with your mindset, your thoughts, and your willingness to take responsibility for your life. Training your mind is the key to unlocking this inner power because your mind is the foundation of every decision you make and every action you take. To feel empowered, you must first recognize the power you already have. Too often, people give away their power by believing they are victims of circumstance. They blame their situation on other people, their past, or factors beyond their control. But empowerment comes from understanding that while you can't control everything, you can always control how you respond. Your response is your power. When you train your mind, you develop the ability to shift your focus from what you can't change to what you can influence. This shift transforms you from a passive observer into an active creator of your life. Empowerment is rooted in belief in yourself and your ability to grow, adapt, and succeed. But belief isn't something that magically appears, it's something you cultivate through consistent effort. When you train your mind, you challenge the limiting beliefs that hold you back. You replace thoughts like I'm not good enough or this is too hard with empowering affirmations like I am capable and I will figure this out. Over time, these new beliefs take root and your confidence grows. Empowerment is not about pretending that challenges don't exist. It's about believing that you have the strength to overcome them. One of the most powerful ways to empower yourself is by taking responsibility for your life. This doesn't mean blaming yourself for every problem, but rather recognizing that you have the power to influence your outcomes. When you stop waiting for someone else to fix your problems or create opportunities for you, you reclaim your autonomy. Responsibility is the cornerstone of empowerment. It's about saying, this is my life, and I have the ability to change it. Training your mind to adopt this perspective is transformative. It shifts you from a state of helplessness to one of strength and action. Empowerment also comes from learning to manage fear. Fear is one of the biggest barriers to progress, and it often stems from the mind. Fear of failure, fear of judgment, and fear of the unknown can paralyze you and keep you stuck. But when you train your mind, you learn to face fear head on. You understand that fear is not a stop sign. It's a signal that you're stepping out of your comfort zone. Empowerment doesn't mean being fearless. It means acting despite the fear. Each time you confront what scares you, you grow stronger and more confident in your ability to handle whatever comes your way. Another crucial aspect of empowerment is taking control of your inner dialogue. The way you talk to yourself matters. If you constantly criticize yourself or dwell on your shortcomings, you're draining your energy and undermining your confidence. Training your mind involves becoming aware of this negative self-talk and replacing it with words that uplift and motivate you. Speak to yourself as you would to a close friend or a loved one, encouraging, supportive, and kind. Empowerment thrives on positive reinforcement. And it starts with the words you say to yourself. Focus is another key element of empowerment. When you train your mind to focus on your goals and ignore distractions, you align your thoughts and actions with your vision. Empowerment is about channeling your energy toward what matters most and refusing to be derailed by negativity or setbacks. It's about recognizing that every small step forward is progress, no matter how insignificant it might seem in the moment. When you focus on what you can control and take consistent action, you build momentum, and momentum is empowering. Empowerment is also about embracing growth. Life is full of challenges and no one is immune to setbacks or failures, but every challenge is an opportunity to learn and grow. Training your mind helps you see these moments not as defeats, but as stepping stones to greater success. When you view life through the lens of growth, you empower yourself to keep moving forward, even when things get tough. You develop resilience, which is the ability to bounce back stronger after every fall. Gratitude is another powerful tool for empowerment. When you focus on what you have instead of what you lack, you shift your mindset from scarcity to abundance. Gratitude trains your mind to see possibilities instead of limitations. It reminds you that you already have the tools and resources to make progress, and it fuels your motivation to keep striving for more. Empowerment grows when you appreciate your journey and recognize your own efforts and achievements along the way.